as to where he's going, and that's the 9 o'clock, because RedeemeR is only just now starting to make use of it. Maybe he scanned it just to check. And with 6 barracks pumping Marines and medics, he's able to just keep so many Marines on the field that those mutalisks are going to be useless for a while. So it's going to come down to the lurkers and maybe hive tech to see whether RedeemeR can do some serious damage, because he's not going to be able to do that much damage with mutalisks for that reason. Okay, so the main attack forces reach the 9 o'clock position, rushing in and actually shooting the hatchery, so I believe that Advocate will take this out with ease. RedeemeR has not got anything else. He's just trying to attack Advocate's main with those mutalisks, but there's plenty of forces left at home to fend this off, and it doesn't matter if he loses an SV or 2 on the way. Okay, we've got lurkers being morphed, so the lurkers are going to be ready shortly. Advocate has put himself in a good position, though, because he has managed to take out that stinky 9 o'clock, and he's pretty much safe. And what you'd usually see in this situation is the Zerg going for that third group of gas now, after the mutalisks and lurkers are out. But because RedeemeR chose to do that beforehand and try and get a greedy kind of head start, and it's not paid off, unfortunately, this is why RedeemeR is currently losing the game. He's behind by a little bit. I would call it a significant amount, actually. But it's definitely not lost. He could still win this. So mutalisks attacking and harassing now at the main. Still just trying to just cause Advocate a little bit of a headache, maybe get a few kills. Those mutalisks can't really be used for anything else. We've got a group of lurkers there, and I don't think either player has really spotted each other. Oh my god, Advocate rushing in now, and I'm not sure if RedeemeR actually realizes this, and he actually burrows too late, and that was an excellent move there by Advocate. He was actually kind of lucky, because if RedeemeR had burrowed those earlier, he definitely would have been able to kill them as quickly and would have lost his Marines, but it was just really good. And I think the favour's just been returned here. Advocate's gone away to look at something else, and now it's Advocate's turn to make some micro errors, because he didn't run those Marines away from those lurkers. Just going to take a breather, guys. I'm just talking so fast. This game is really exciting. Two supply depots taken out now by the mutalisks, so they have done a little bit of damage at least. That's good for them. But just really waiting to see whether RedeemeR tries to go for another expansion, just to make up for the fact that he lost the 9 o'clock and needs to start expanding now to get some gas for hive tech units. Advocate is ready for these lurkers, I feel. He's got there are a significant number of lurkers, but just not quite enough to really rush in this sort of situation. Those 3 bunkers in a row are going to do quite well in holding this. So the scan goes down, Marines into the bunkers, retreating a little bit. There's one group which is cut off now. Looks like those lurkers are going to take some casualties. They know they can't rush in there. They're just burrowing down there just to try and set up a bit of contain. Now would be a good time to get a expansion, I believe. Double starport going down, and we've got tanks with siege mode being researched. So those starports are really going to be causing some serious damage later. And I feel if RedeemeR doesn't go to hive tech soon and get some defilers or something, I'm not sure if he can afford it, but I mean that's kind of what he needs at the moment, because once those vessels and tanks come out, lurkers aren't really going to cut it. So looks like, yeah, Advocate's going to be down to his last bunker now, but that's the bunker in the prime position, and the lurkers aren't going to be able to cut past that. There's just too many Marines in the way, and he's going to get shut down pretty quickly. It's really good that Advocate left those 3 Marines at this 9 o'clock, because he's expecting RedeemeR to come back and expand there again. RedeemeR is really just, I think, going all out and just trying to do some serious damage on this main base, but there's no way that's going to happen. Look at the number of Marines and the bunker he's got there. Yeah, a lot of firepower here. He's got a lot of lurkers, but it's just not enough. I mean, concussive damage isn't going to do too much damage here against the tank and the bunker. And with those Marines in reserve, yeah, it's just easy to take out all of those lurkers. Yeah, I'm not too happy about that. A lot of lings over here, and oh my god, it's a shame those 4 medics I just caught out in the open. 2 of them might escape. Oh, lucky getting around. Yeah, the Marines just shooting down at the circlings now. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to talk too fast. This game is really intense. Those medics have survived and relinked with the Marines. Look is now coming in for the natural expansion and burrowing down here. This could actually do a fair amount of damage if Advocate isn't quick with it. But yeah, he's surrounding with Marines now, and these lurkers are going to go down. Minimal losses there from Advocate, so got to feel Advocate is in firm control of this game. As you can see, yeah, he's confident enough to build a command center there, and another command center up at the 1 o'clock position. So, and RedeemeR's putting down an expansion now. It's got a few more lurkers morphing, but he's just not good enough because Advocate is ready to move out with tanks and vessels shortly, and he's got 2 dropships, so that's really going to give him an edge in just controlling the game from now on. SCV streaming out to fill up the new expansion locations. And yeah, really got to give this game to Advocate at this point. I'm not sure what RedeemeR could do to improve the situation. He's got a few lings up here to see the expansion. I don't think it's really going to matter too much because Advocate's got a whole nother expansion down at the 5 o'clock. Double dropship now heading out to the 9 o'clock position. He scanned that, so RedeemeR's just going to be stuck on 2 gas for too long. Double gas, I should say. Right, and still no hive tech, still no Queen's Nest. Just upgrading a little bit, trying to rely on some lurkers. Here comes the drop with double dropships now. RedeemeR's not really going to be able to use lings to take this out because there's too many Marines and medics there. He's got a double dropship load of them. I did notice that he didn't fill one of the dropships completely up, but it doesn't matter. And Advocate's able to bring a large force up to secure his 1 o'clock, so everything's fine and dandy, basically, for him. He can use this double dropship to threaten RedeemeR's base, and that's going to put the pressure on RedeemeR, preventing him from moving out, basically, and with all of his forces. So yeah, guys got to give this game run 1 to Advocate. I think he's won this. This attack here isn't going to do too much damage. Oh, that's a nice defense matrix there. Really nice. Just shelling away at the lurkers, and just needs to come back with a few Marines, and yeah, it's done for. Alright, well, RedeemeR's just left the game. GG. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll have games 2 and 3 coming up shortly. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to vote in the audio commentary TSL competition. Thanks for listening.